Yo, yo, Tony D back. Got a package on the porch. The mail woman left me this little ditty. It's a pre-order that came in. I have some other goodies in here. When something pops up on my want list, your boy pop. I usually get it fast. I paid out the yin yang for a Batman Dark Patterns cover 2A. I didn't care. Every time that thing came up, it got sold immediately. Maybe a little FOMO with that one, and I don't know why. Why is that? I paid 24 bucks. I'm just gonna let you know, man. Your boy shelled out the coinage. I don't understand why that one is so. I need to research that. I'm blessed enough right now in my life where I can make moves like that. Like whenever I talk about that, I'm definitely not flexing. It's just what I do, man. I buy a lot of books. I like sharing with you guys what I find, what I get a hold of. It's a pleasure to be able to share with the community. And here's a little tip. Keep these boxes. These are perfect for Christmas. I use them for like shirts are perfect to wrap up in. Just anything, man. These boxes that you get, they're legit, man. The uses are numerous. And another mega tip, always keep you a little razor. It could be any type of little razor, but it's invaluable in, oh dude, here's my want list. Oh man, I can't wait. But like when I mail stuff, Gotham and Glam can tell you this, man. I tape it up where there is no fuckery, man. No like jostling around. I keep it good. But a razor, you could just look at that demo. Giving y'all the mega demo. Yeah, it's been invaluable for me just to keep a little razor around, just to I don't know, man, just you know how it is with condition. You don't want to screw your books up. It's a whole new world with, oh dude, nice pre-orders starting it off with exquisite corpses, man. Let's just get into this. Enough of my chatter. While I do this, man, I'll keep you company, man, and like I'll do my little process I have, but exquisite corpses. Great Tynion story. It's all action, blood. It's a tournament where these cats are all put into a town. And the original 13 colonies of America, they have a very rich, like billionaire representative where they have this tournament to decide who's in control for that year. And this is, what a great idea, right? It's a super good idea. Tynion is delivering. I love the art, man. There's some cool variant covers I've gotten into, but man, next on the list, G.I. Joe. Starting off, Dreadnought War. I'm totally hyped. This is 2 of 5. So your boy is behind on his reading. I will correct that and get there, but I'm totally looking forward to this run. Joshua Williamson, he's done some great work. Check out RoboCop from, I believe it was 2014, Boom Studios. It's a great run. Highly recommended. News from the Fallout. This is a little gem that I ran into, and it's very different. And here is the niblets. And I'll show you, like when I say different, this is what I mean. This whole book is like in silhouettes, all black and white. This is very unique to me. If you can think of another book that uses format, let your boy know. This is very fresh, new, and unique. And this is when I'm talking about modern, like it's a great time to be a comic book fan. Like you still have unique stuff coming out, fresh ideas. It's totally to stay in that world, in that vein. It's all good. Oh yeah, one of my favorites, Predator kills. He doesn't destroy or punk out. He kills the Marvel Universe. I'm totally about this, man. I love these like tales from Benjamin Percy. He's a good writer. Covers by I can't remember, man. I'm so bad. But the covers are cool. A lot of cool variant covers if you're into that. I would totally check that out if I was you. But if you're a Predator fan, this is a must, I believe. This is not a new idea. They've done this with Deadpool, Punisher, a few characters where they kill the universe. The first Deadpool one is pretty cool, man. I might review that sometimes, but here's my boy. Love my Punisher. Gotta have my Punisher, man. So glad that he's back. Chichetto is, I mean, he's killing it with the artwork. I believe he's doing the interiors and the cover. No, I am corrected. I believe Chichetto is doing the covers and art is Ota? O-H-T-A. So, yeah, I'm corrected. But what I'm doing, I go ahead and this is what I do, man. It's my money, right? Like I do what I do, but I buy a copy that I will keep in the red band packaging just for collecting purposes. And I buy another copy that I actually read. So I get it. That's a whole discussion in itself. Like it really is a tactic to get more money from collectors. But hey, man, I do what I do. So we got to mark the Punisher off the list. Punisher 3. Yeah, polybag, baby. Yeah, cover A was Marco Cicchetto. He's a great artist, dude. Oh, here's a little gem that I don't think anyone is really into, but I do know Lord Tatum, a gentleman I subscribe to. His tastes are very similar to mine, where it was almost uncanny. I totally dig it. I think some of that is part of maybe we came from the same era. He seems to be a Bronze Age dude. Maybe that's the case. I wouldn't categorize us as such. We're like, we both get into modern books. Like it's there, man. The modern, like, okay, here's the thing about labels that I think is worthy of talking about. They seem retroactive. Like when the golden age was happening, it wasn't the golden age, right? It was modern for that time. And as time goes on, we label what happened before. So here's where I'm kind of getting at with this rabbit hole is, what will we call, you're definitely going to have an era probably for the 2020 boom with COVID. That'll probably be called something like the COVID era, maybe. I don't know. But you get where I'm coming from, this retroactive labeling of things. So what would you call now? Like from 2023 to present? Like we just keep calling it, that's my boy, keep calling it modern, but retroactively, it's going to be called something else. So we'll see, man. It's all good, dude. That's just food for thought. It's cool to have conversations like that. It's interesting to me. Ultimates did not resonate me the way I thought it would. There was some development here I thought was cool. I think the one thing is just having the maker on the sideline through this whole, you do have this tension built up where there's a certain amount of time they got to get it together, you know what I mean, to combat the maker. And the maker, let's face it, dude, it's Reed Richards on steroids. It's what if Reed Richards went evil, and that character is so devious. It's evil. He figures out a way to stretch his brain to increase his intelligence, and I thought, oh man, that is so stinking cool. But man, he's fixing to be released, and I think it'll kick up, man. I got positive vibes for that. New Gods, Ram V, still doing his thing. Here's a question for you. Like, if you're into Ram V, what else is he doing, man? It can't just be this, right? He's got to be attached to some other stuff, I would think. But Cagle, totally, if anything, man, it's worth the price of admission for Cagle. His artwork is on point. Totally enjoy this New Gods run. I wasn't a New Gods, I don't want to call it fan, but it wasn't something on my radar as a young person, and just having Ram V attached to it really created some interest for me, and I'm totally glad I'm into it. It's a great story. Very dramatic. New characters introduced, and man, that looks like Carnage Godzilla. So Godzilla destroys, not kills, destroys the Marvel Universe. I totally dig this. They introduced a a big robot, which I think is just right in the vein of this type of entertainment, where our heroes are all making this giant robot work where they can fight Godzilla. And the variant covers are cool, man. Like Mark Brooks is doing a great job with the cover A's, but there, you know, his style doesn't resonate quite strongly with me like the variants are, and I'm cool with having the variants on this. Like this right here, dude. Like I totally dig that. They did one where he's like Wolverine. I may throw some pics up, but I totally dig the variants, man. This is one of those times where I get into, I'm just gonna get a variant type deal. Nothing against Mark Brooks, man. It's just the way I'm rolling, man. But this is a great read, man. If you're a Godzilla fan, get on that. Here's our boy, Absolute Flash, number 9. The plot thickens, right? Where we're finding out more, man. They're giving us little hints with the Reverse Flash world in this world where Eobard Thawne, he's not a good person, man. Like in this, he kind of, like they have this contraption and they shove, he shoves, it's not they, it's he shoves Jay Garrett into this contraption, which we don't really know what happened to him, right? Barry Allen is in the same boat, I believe. I've always been a huge fan of the Rogues, so any incarnation of the Rogues I'm always interested in. If you do like villains of a superhero, I totally recommend Flash and his Rogues Gallery. An issue I would recommend if you're kind of starting out and you're into the Flash stuff, issue 300 in the first series gives you an excellent introduction to the classic Rogues Gallery. I had that book when I was very young, and I mean, it was a read over and over. It's pretty fantastic because it gives you a taste of each rogue. I don't want to go too deep into it, but what happens is the Flash is in the hospital and it's like, hey, you're not the Flash. That was something you created in your mind. And it's like he knows, Barry Allen knows, like something ain't right. So let me rewind and go through my memory Rolodex, like which rogue could possibly be pulling this off? And so there you have the setup for each. You get a little niblet of each rogue. All right, 300 is a classic for me. Check it out. You can get it pretty cheap, I believe. $6 maybe. I'll throw up how much it's going for right now, but it's a giant size. Carmine Infantino, RIP to that dude. Grew up on a lot of his Bronze Age stuff, and it's a fun ride. Amazing Spider-Man. What's up with Spider-Man, dude? What is going on? Is he in outer space? What's going on with this new suit? John Romita Jr., I like this cover, man. I talked to Dan about this, like how some of the covers weren't resonating the way Romita Jr. has done in the past. And he was like, well, what I think is he's done like 300 covers. So maybe they need to change stuff up. He's doing Daredevil covers, which, man, I'm not resonating with your boy. But Romita Jr., man, grew up in the Bronze Age, love his stuff. Much respect, hard worker. He loves his dad, dude. There's a video out there where them two are with Stan Lee, and it's so sweet to see how he respects and loves his dad in that video. A lot of people know what I'm talking about. It's like a video series, a VHS, where Stan Lee and Marvel were highlighting artists, and him and his dad were on there, totally endearing. It's really cool to see and hear the stories that he talks about watching his dad create stuff. And I believe Daredevil was one of them. But man, check it out. I'll put a link to it. Oh, dude, Captain America, what can I say? This right now is an absolute dramatic ride. We left off with Colton snapping. He's been betrayed by his country. The Howling Commandos that he are with are brutal killers, and he just finds out. And he has to save a little girl who just saw her father be taken off the board by these Howling Commandos. It's very dramatic. And Colton, I think, is a great addition to the Captain America universe. And I think we're going to see Steve Rogers try and reel him in. And I don't know. It's a lot of drama, dude. If you're into that, this is a great read. Very, very modern take on warfare. And right now it's entertaining. Oh, this one is so good, dude. I had to have this cover. Look at that. So brutal. Dude, it's disgusting, right? But what this story is about is this is the next Walking Dead in my viewpoint. It is a very endearing and touching story of a man that is immune to the zombie plague. And it's a fresh take on the zombie apocalyptic thing where he can live among the dead. And they're doing the whole, they're like on memory. They're doing the thing, like the mailman still delivers a mail, that sort of thing. And he's trying to live with his family. I mean, the dude's mentally, out of it, right? I mean, who wouldn't be? But it's a great story where the narrative is, it's very powerful. It's very sad. But we leave off where, that's his daughter, where a group of people come to the town and they don't realize this dude is like that. They're figuring it out. So it's a great read, man. Everything Dead and Dying. It's the new Walking Dead to me. And I hate comparing stuff like that, but it's dramatic. It's endearing. And just the immunity of this character creates fresh narrative for like a genre. But yeah, man, this. So I'm done with my pre-order stuff. Keep good. If you get into stuff like that, keep good records. I give it up to mycomicshop.com. They do a fantastic job. I've never had an issue with this whole process. Now, let's get into my want list. Yeah, this is like my want list. My advice, if you put things on your want list and they come available, you got to pull that trigger, man. Like, my advice, if you do use the want list, use it for stuff you really want. Because I'm telling you, I'll give you an example. Dark Patterns, cover 2A. Don't know why it's so expensive. That's a very, I don't know. I'll have to research it, man. If you know, man, smarten your boy up. So this was on the want list, and I'm kind of wondering why. Oh, I know why. It totally goes into my zombie collection. I collect zombie covers. Totally dig it. This was just regular price. The artist, let's see what's up, man. I was also getting into a huge Ghost Rider rabbit hole, which I totally love. Boom, boom. Who is the cover artist? Variant cover artist. We have Simon Bianchi. It's not him. E.M. Geist. Kyle Holt. Oh, Dan Brown. I have some other ones of his. Yeah, dude. Dan Brown knocked it out of the park. Had to have it. It's on my want list. Collect my zombies. Love my zombies. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, it's kind of a rough copy, bro. It's cool. It is cool, man. Because here's the deal. I'm not going to ever sell this. I'm going to keep it with my zombies. And whenever I want to show my nephew Blake the zombie section, it's all there on full display. We don't have to take them out of the bag. You know what I mean? Like, these are things where I can tape up and just, I don't have a bunch of people over here getting into my stuff. So, like, when I'm taping something up, man, it's for a long haul until I get back into it and just revisit the past, man, which is cool. It's okay. You can do that. My address on here, man, I don't think anyone's like, I don't care, dude. Like, one thing I do with my comic shop, I like to archive as much information as I can with what I buy. It's just something I started in like 2024, I believe. Sometimes I'll put key information in with the book. Yeah, I'll just like, you know what, dude? When I bought it, it was, oh wow, near mint. I don't know about that, dude. It looked very fine, but that's cool. I'll take it. Yeah, I like to keep, it's cool to have that. You ain't gonna run into many collections that go to that. Like, if somebody runs into my collection, they're gonna be like, holy shit, this dude gave a fuck. Yeah, excuse me, man. I'm slamming coffee as I do this. You know, I should make my own coffee, brand it and sell it. You know, I could call it, what would I call it? Comic book coffee. I think someone's already doing that. I'll do some research and find out. But, man, I totally forgot. Like, I like to put these little things in here too. Dude, I gotta get some fresh tape. Yeah. Somebody does do that with the coffee. I can't remember who it is. I don't know, man. I'll throw a thing up, man, like give them some love. I totally, man, I'm all about entrepreneurship, people getting their hustle on. I totally respect that. And I fully endorse it, man. Do the work. That's why I have a lot of respect for a lot of channel creators, because it ain't easy, man. It really isn't. It takes a lot of time to edit videos, putting yourself out there. For me, it's a great hobby. It takes up time, and that's what I need in my life right now, is to have an outlet where I'm a little bit social, and it creates that. I've made some great friends. I mean, you just look at my Instagram or my like Facebook page, like I'm not rocking it. It's very minimal in my world, and I'm cool with that, man. It's okay. More want list items coming up, but yeah, I'm just not a social person, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I love doing this channel. It provides a social outlet. It provides a creative thing for me as well. I love being creative. It's cool, man. Especially with my thumbnails. I love my thumbnails. It's so fun. Oh, these are so good. This completes something for me. Luana Vecchio is like, that is my artist. Like, I am in, and it's not the content, it's just the style. Totally love it, man. So these bad boys came up on my want list, and it completes this. These are like connecting covers. It completes the 4 that are like that. So I was these go fast too, man. I was lucky to get, I was going to see how much they were. Oh, here it is in front of me, dudes. Yeah, $3.80 for one. A near mint went for $4. Totally affordable, man. Like, I'm all about it. So, this is Doll Parts, an incredible story of how this character turns into a character in a book, Lovesick. This is such a good story. Like, you don't need to know about Lovesick. This story, it could be standalone. And it's such fantastic writing by this writer. And she does the art as well. I believe this is her first totally creator, writer, like, book for her. And it's totally worth it. Now, I will say this, it's probably not meant for everybody. It's very adult oriented. But with that being said, though, that takes nothing away from the creativity, the striking artwork that creates this tome. That it's fantastic to me. I'm all about Doll Parts. I tell a lot of people, like, when I'm in the comic shop and I think there's someone that may be in the Doll Parts, I let them know, but it's one of those things. It's very adult oriented, so it's not like you have to be careful, but you, I mean, it's adult oriented, right? Don't let your little mega minis, like, get a hold of it, for sure. It's, and that's another topic about comics is that Comics Code Authority, that's dead. There's no, you just have to be careful, man, with children, is what I'm saying. Yeah, the Comics Code Authority, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, you go to the golden age with some of these detective books and some of these horror anthology books. Like, dude, you talk about the golden age was legit. I mean, they were putting out content, man, and it was like kids could handle that. I mean, I'm not saying they can't handle it now, but things morphed. Like, comic books went under attack. The Seduction of the Innocents, that, I need to read the book on that, but yeah, there were government-sponsored book burnings. That created, now here, the beauty of the golden age, it's not really beauty, but it's a point in history where it created rareness. That's why golden age books are so special, because the survival of a golden age book it was more, I'm trying to think of the word. It had more things that could happen that would just destroy it. Yeah, like, I'm not hating on moms, man. I'm just saying though, mothers, you know, they love their children. They're there to protect. And like a lot of these books got thrown into trash. You know, mom is just doing what she should do, man. Totally protecting their child. I get it, man. That's a big deal. But what I'm saying is like, that is what Golden Age books had to battle was, I'm going to show you the whole thing. Yeah, it was like the government sponsored book burnings is disturbing to me. Like that's incredibly wrong. That's a whole nother video, but man, let's get into Vecchio. I totally would love to have her signature. I would love to meet her just to thank her for the creativity, the great read that this was. But I'll do these in order. 4C. But yeah, she's so creative. I even got into Bolero, which kind of, it fizzled for me, but she did the artwork on it, and I have nothing but respect for this artist. Boom, boom. So yeah, connect. Like, I'm not doing this justice, but hey man, your boy tries, right? Man, I gotta give y'all the niblets. Like, now this cover, I'm gonna show you this cover. I totally dig it. This is not in that connecting, this right here, but it was still a fantastic rendering. I love the CRT screens. That plays into what some of the book, what it deals with. A lot of, yeah, I'm saying so much. It's like a lot of it is being online. She communicates with this character that totally goes south, which creates her. It toughens her up. It really helps form her into the character she becomes. I'm totally not doing this good, but yeah, man, like you can see it's Luana Vecchio. It's brilliant. I went down this fantastic rabbit hole of looking for things that she does a lot of variant covers, man. I'll tell you what I did was she does a variant cover for the terrifying Crimson Bat, which I found like stinking cool, man. Like, I was like, all right. The artist for issue 2 reached out to me in a comment section thing and was like, gave me the details, and man, I immediately went to the Terrifying Bat site and did some pre-orders. So it's on, man. Like, we're getting the second issue. It's a very underground book. You know, I'll just say it, not for everybody, but if you're into like outlaw comics and you're into the old punk aesthetic of, do some research, man. Look at old punk flyers. It's really in that vein of artistry. Like, punk flyers gave us some fantastic artwork. So that's just kind of give you a little, you know what? I thought I had, yeah, man, let me give you a little, some Crimson Bat deets. So that's what's cool about the channel, man. Like these little side things, it gets cool, man. This is issue 1. I paid out the butt for this. I think I paid 20 bucks on eBay. I had to have it because this is the first one I bought. I got clued in on this from Future Past Comics, man. Great channel. Love the father and daughter dynamic, but he always clues me in to cool stuff, cool comics. And he's the guy where I learned where they have a strong emphasis on like what you like, man. It's cool. May not be popular, but his attitude really formed some of the things I go by now. You know, like what you love what you like. Man, we'll get the deets here. It's totally worth it, man. I'll show you what I mean by the punk aesthetic of the flyers. Not a bad story, man. It's pretty, oh, this is so minty fresh. So yeah. What do you think? Look at that. That's what I mean, man. I know you've seen stuff like that if you're into punk music, but oh, it's so cool. I love it, man. And what's cool is like this, the main character, you always see him from the back. I don't think you ever see him from the front. Yeah, man, he is, yeah. I totally dig it, man. I can't wait for issue 2. So I bought a Tim Vigil. So I got the Vigil cover, the Vecchio cover, and the Broussard. I think I'm saying it right. The Broussard cover, man. He's doing the interiors for issue 2. I can't wait, man. I'm totally pumped and excited. Totally worth the money, what I did. It's just something I'm into. And if you're into it, man, like, there you go. There's some, I think there was some chatter that issue 2 wasn't going to happen. But as far as I know, man, like, it's going down. Uber, totally love Uber, man. This story is crazy. It is what if we had superpowered soldiers in World War II. It's fantastic, dude. Garth Ennis, like, creates a world where, and it's not just this world. It's they get into how they develop this, and they have names for different. So I'll give you an example. So they figure out that like 1 in 1,000 are capable of going through this process that they discover to become, there's like 3 levels, I believe. There's like, they call them tanks, destroyers, and I think like battleships. So the naming is cool, man. So to get a battle, I think I'm saying it right, to get a battleship, like the strongest you can be, it's like 1 and I don't know, dude. The numbers are crazy, man. I'll throw them up, but it's like the statistics are there. But I'm collecting all the sketch covers, the black and whites, just something I decided to do. Very mature content, very grotesque, very grisly, as you can see, but I have all the trades. So this book really was, this is where I was just buying trades back when I was pretty innocent. Man, I'll share them with you. I've wanted to do an expose of Uber. It is very, man, it's, I'm not saying controversial, but it's very, I don't want people to like get the wrong idea. It's just a World War II story where it's brutal, man. And like people that were involved in that, they're still alive. And it was a very brutal war. And a lot of people, we all know, right? So I'm very sensitive to that. But this story is so good, and it's so, I mean, it's fantasy, right? It's just a comic book. But I bought the trades, and the story that I say Garth Ennis, dude. I don't think Garth Ennis did that. Nah, man. Kieron Gillen. Wow. I always thought Garth Ennis had something to do with this. But let's keep going. So I bought volume 1. Very brutal stuff. There's volume 2, 3. The story, it develops over time, and there is some twists and turns that were very shocking. It does display warfare, like how brutal it is, and unnecessary in my viewpoint. Like, this shit never has to happen, but it does, and it did. But this story really just injects that fiction. If you're into like war stories, Uber is that otherworld type story of World War II. If you ever checked out The Man in the High Castle, it's a pretty weird flick to watch, but I got into that. It's like another world, like what would happen there. And Uber's a good read, man. This is where I make the comment, don't judge a book by its cover. If you're in the outlaw artwork story, yeah, you'll love Uber, but it's definitely it's a ride, man. You'll get to where you're like, well, what are they going to do now? What happens? Like, the twists and turns are heavy, but I totally get it, man. It's going to be for a certain audience, which is cool, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm collecting all the sketch covers. It just seemed like something cool to do. Very affordable. I'm not paying like $20. It's, yeah, man, it's $2 maybe. Like, let's see what this one cost me. Let's get to the deets. Uber cost me $2.65, man. So these things I get into, it's cool, man. Comics are affordable, dude. They really are. Do your research. Don't follow the crowd. Follow what you like, man. It's your collection. unless you're selling stuff, things get a little different there. But yeah, Razor, totally dig this this character. It's more outlaw stuff. So Razor, I was introduced to this character by cartoonist Kayfabe. R.I. to Ed Piskler, man. Very sad, but the impact that channel left, it's really strong and it's very endearing to me, and I really enjoyed it. But man, here we are. The sharing that they did got me into Razor, and I'm collecting this whole series. So it's another, Tim Vigil did a cover on this. It's not for everybody. It's mature content. This is Zero. I'm not sure. It was on my want list, so I just got it. I'll tell you this, it's a very female empowering character. Like she takes care of business. Yeah, it's adult. Don't let your mega minis get a hold of this, but it's very black and white. I love the feel of the newsprint type paper. A lot of cool covers. Like, check this out, man. That is insane, dude. That almost looks like Danny Ketch, Iron Fist, but I totally love pictures like that. Shit, back in the day when I was a kid, I'd probably cut that out and hang it up on the wall. Not a bad copy, but there you go. You got the Browning. I totally dig that, dude. That makes it so much more, I don't know, legit. You can't always have white pages, but I mean, dude, look at that. Like, that's a good, she's a very empowering character. You know that? I don't know if that, yeah, that's Razor. There's other girl characters in here that are super powerful. They don't put up with no male bullshit, man. Yeah, they take care of business, man. So you literally had, even back, what year was this? 1992. So even back in that era, you had very female-centric characters that were just powerful. There's a lot of that, really. I mean, they're like, for ladies, like there's a lot of stuff out there for you, like very empowering, very just great stuff. Heroes. Besides Wonder Woman, I guess is what I'm getting at. There's more than just Wonder Woman, and I love Wonder Woman. I'm not a super collector of Wonder Woman, but I mean, I have copies, dude. Absolute Wonder Woman is badass. But yeah, there's definitely female empowerment within comics. Yeah, you don't want a little child to get that from this, but it's there. I enjoy it, man. I love it. I don't discriminate any comic books, man. I am totally about all of it. This right here, I think this is going to go into a top loader. And it may not fit. So your boy, I did a video of top loader worthy type books. This is like one that I deem as such. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. Let's see if it fits, bro. Some of these don't fit, man. We'll call this good after I get this packaged up. But yeah, man, let me know. Let me know what you're into, dude. I totally love sharing. I love hearing from other people, man. It really, yeah, there we go. Yes, it broadens my reading enjoyment. So there you go, man. A lot of stuff. Get it.